For my discourse community, I chose the Latino community at MNSU. I chose this community because I am a part of the Latino community as a Mexican student. I am also a first-generation student, which means that none of my parents or immediate family hold a bachelor's degree, or in my case, any college degree. I am also on the board for ALAS, Association of Latin American Students at MNSU, and we aim to hold events where we can share our culture and provide additional resources that may be unique to our students' needs. The issue I am exploring is the lack of diversity at MNSU. This directly impacts our students because we feel lack of representation and we have a harder time making friends and being able to explore our culture while at college. This graph shows that MSU is primarily white, and almost every other minority race is pretty minuscule. I have heard from other students a lack of welcoming and just feeling overall different and outside of friend groups and feeling like they are just apart from everybody, and this is an issue that we need to tackle. Latino students also face unique challenges dealing with finances and with many of their parents not having an education. This can mean that they might have to be working more or working full-time and to help support their family and themselves. They also may have not had any guidance when deciding their education because their family members just simply didn't know how to give guidance. One word unique to my discourse community is the word Latino itself. The O at the end signifies a male pronoun, but it can also mean everybody included. So it's like a group of people who are Latino. So Latina would be female, so she is a Latina would be how you would say that. But for my research purposes, Latino typically means the whole group in itself. Another phrase in my research that comes up is PWI. This means predominantly white institution. This is used to describe just schools that have a mostly white demographic, and that includes MNSU. I hope to use my research to share with other student leaders in our community. We hope to use this to not only provide resources, but also provide events where people can feel that their culture is being experienced. Some events we have done was Loteria, and it is basically like a Mexican bingo. We also did a Christmas event, and most recently we had our voting for our next year's elections and who's on the board. So yeah, with everything I said, I hope that my research can educate people who do not know the struggles that being a Latino student has in comparison to being a non-Latino student, and hopefully we can gain more diversity in our college.